All right, welcome back, decoders. Good evening, good afternoon, wherever you guys are. Let's give it a few minutes. This live stream is going to be about everything that happened yesterday, but I'm not going to make it one of my long live streams. Probably just not feeling so great today, so probably just about 40 minutes or however long it takes me to get through this info. But right now I'm just talking to myself, so I'll give it a few minutes. Let a few people join. Hello, Captain. How you doing? El Paculi, how you doing? Jean Francis, how you doing? Hope you guys are all doing well out there. Hello, I Grind Buds, how you doing? And another War Machine, how you doing? And Leslie, good to see you guys all tonight. Yeah, I'm just feeling a bit under the weather today, but I needed to get this info out because everything that happened yesterday. So, but you guys know on my channel, I like to connect everything in one big piece, right? So I'm going to look at yesterday's events and I'm going to tie them all together or close together. I mean, they're not always completely connected, but they really are. So we're going to go over all the 322 things that happened yesterday, and this one should be a good one. So hello, Joni, and hello, Jessica, Sojourn 137. Yeah, I'm hearing a lot of people are sick right now. Raise your hand in the chat if you guys are feeling a bit under the weather. My girlfriend, who's in Germany right now, I'm not even in the same area, but we had the same symptoms. So I don't know what's going on with this, but my girlfriend is also hearing there's a lot of people in Germany feeling the same way. And so, yeah, raise your hand in the chats if you guys are feeling under the weather. I don't know if there's anyone else out there. Yeah, see, Jessica says she's got a nasty cough also. Wow. Sun King asked, did I get an arm spear? No, of course not. I would never get that. So, yeah. But seems like a lot of people are feeling under the weather today. And like I said, my girlfriend in Germany and me in Turkey are both feeling the same way. Joseph says he had a cough. Huh. Peggy says she feels stuffed up. Well, what are they spraying on us, guys? It makes you wonder why they found a boy named Riley Strain in the water yesterday, huh? And then you had the cancer announcement. The cancer announcement of the princess, right? And then you had the Riley strain, like a bacteria, like a virus, right? So I wonder what's really going on with this. Is the eclipse going to bring some sort of new sickness? I don't know. Not of this world says she's been up all night with 2 sick kids. Well, like I said, there's a lot of people that seem to be sick right now. Me, I'm not so bad. You know, I've definitely had worse, but yesterday night, just randomly, I got sick out of nowhere. And I normally don't get sick easy, guys. So when I get sick, yeah. So, anyways, we got 56 in the chat. Thank you guys all so much for joining. Please hit the like button if you're just getting in to join the stream. Smash that like button. Let's get those likes up to 100 before the stream's over. Like I said, a lot of people probably aren't even aware this is happening. This is kind of a last-minute live stream. I'm going to tell you why Riley keeps coming up. I'm going to talk about that. But let's go through all this, all right? If you guys didn't check out Joseph's videos about Obama and the connection to the shooting yesterday, make sure you guys go check out Joseph's video because he talked about a lot of things in his video that I'm not going to talk about here, but I'm going to give my perspective, and I'm going to show you how everything's connected here, okay? And it's all connected to the eclipse, guys. That's the first thing I'm going to say. I'm not going to talk a lot about the eclipse in this, but it's all connected to the eclipse, okay? And I'm going to show you how it is connected to the eclipse, but I'm not going to talk so much about that. I'm just going to talk about everything that happened yesterday, all right? So let's go over the things that happened yesterday real fast. Let's make a list here. We had the boy Riley Strain in Nashville found in the water, right? That was one of the rituals, okay? Another one was Yale's basketball team, was playing on 3-2-2, and they upset Auburn, okay? Another one was a shooting in Russia, okay? Another one was the cancer announcement of Princess Kate, right? And what am I missing one? I feel like I'm missing one now, but there might be another one I'm missing. The shooting, the boy found in the water, the basketball game with Yale, and then the cancer announcement. All right. So you guys all know the cancer symbol is the 69, right? Remember, eclipse equals 69 in gematria. Okay. So this is all tied to the eclipse. The moon is passing in front of the sun during an eclipse, and the 69 is all about the moon, right? Because Cancer, the symbol 69, rules the moon. So let's go over all this. The first big thing that happened yesterday was the 44th anniversary of the Georgia Guidestones. Okay. If they were still standing, they would be 44 years old yesterday because they were erected on March 22nd, 1980. So yesterday was the 44th anniversary. And the big thing here is this, right? On the 44th anniversary of the Guidestones that were based in Georgia, right? So Georgia equals 44. It was the 44th anniversary of the Guidestones. The big story was Kate, Princess Catherine of Wales, announcing her cancer, which equals 44, okay? So what are the odds that she comes out on the 44th anniversary of the Guidestones? She announces her cancer. The Guidestones were located in Georgia, which equals 44. Also, as Joseph is saying in the chat, Elberton, where the city where they were located, the Guidestones, equals 44. And of course, she's announcing that she's going to be getting chemo, which equals 44. And of course, we know that chemo is actually what probably kills you more than the cancer does. And the word kill equals 44. Now, this cancer announcement came exactly a month and 18 days after King Charles' cancer announcement. And cancer equals 118. And so does death in Jewish. So again, I want you guys to think about how perfect this was on the 44th anniversary. Yeah, I forgot shooting equals 44. I forgot to add that here. But again, we had a shooting yesterday on the 44th anniversary of the Georgia Guidestones, and we had a cancer announcement, and cancer equals 44. Okay? So remember, on the Georgia Guidestones, it says, the title of my video is Be Not a Cancer. What does it say as the last guide on the Georgia Guidestones? It says, be not a cancer on the earth. Can you believe it, guys? On the Georgia Guidestones, the last rule on there is be not a cancer. And on the 44th anniversary, the princess gets cancer, and cancer equals 44. And again, shooting 44, kill 44, chemo 44, Georgia 44. Okay? So all connected to this 44. All right? And isn't it crazy that on the Georgia Guidestones, it literally says, be not a cancer. Okay. So how much more crazy does it get than that? Okay. And again, the big one is Joseph covered this part from the king's coronation last year on May 6th, like 5-6, like royal family equals 56, right? 322 days later after his coronation on 3/22, Princess Catherine announces on 3/22 that she had cancer. Okay. What are the chances of that? The king just announced he had cancer, and 322 days after his after his coronation on 3/22, his, daughter-in-law essentially announces she has cancer. Now, a lot of people are going to say this probably isn't even a real video. Yeah, I don't know. It's probably a fake AI video, but the point is I'm decoding the story. I don't know if it doesn't matter if it's real or not. The point is we decoding the story here. So 322 days after the coronation equals 56. The coronation was on 5/6. And on 3/22, she announces cancer, right? And Jessica in the chat is saying it's crazy that the Purge Day in the movies is on 3/22. Okay, and in the Purge movies, if you guys are familiar. So again, they're purging. Now you guys know I've been talking a whole heck of a lot about WrestleMania, which is coming up one day before the eclipse. And remember, the eclipse is all tied to this because the eclipse equals 69. Cancer is ruled by the moon, and the symbol of Cancer is the 69. Okay, yesterday was all about the 69s, guys. It had 69 date numerology. Okay, but anyways, I've been talking a lot about Cody Rhodes, who has a chance to beat Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns, right? Cody Rhodes is a Cancer. Cody Rhodes is a Cancer. Okay, just wrap your mind around that for 1 minute. That's the first part. Okay, so the Cancer, the guy who's a Cancer has the opportunity to overcome the guy who's been reigning, the king, essentially, the guy who's been reigning for many days, for 1,300 days, guys. He's been the reigning champion. All right, this is where it gets crazy, guys. How is Cody Rhodes connected to the royal family? I'm going to show you, without a doubt, proof that he's connected, okay? Cody Rhodes' entrance theme starts out with him saying, before the music starts, it says, wrestling has more than one royal family. All you got to do is go watch one of his videos of him coming to the ring, and you're going to see that the first thing he says as he's coming to the ring is wrestling has more than one royal family. Again, how much more obvious does it need to be? He literally, his whole theme is based around the saying royal family. All right. Now, he's going to be facing Roman Reigns, the family, who's part of the bloodline. Roman Reigns is part of a family tree of wrestlers. Again, another family. And last night, the same day that the cancer announcement was happening, okay? All right. So the same day that the cancer announcement from the princess was happening, the Cancer was face to face, because Cody's the Cancer, was face to face with Roman Reigns. And guess what, guys? Roman Reigns had a story where he got cancer. Look at this. Roman Reigns was first diagnosed with leukemia. Leukemia is a cancer of the body's blood-forming tissues. Okay? So Roman Reigns once had cancer, but he actually is in remission, supposedly, from it. And look at the shirt that he was wearing last night. It says, family above all. He literally had a shirt on last night that said family, as in royal family, above all. Cody's theme song says wrestling has more than one royal family. This is a war of royal families. Okay? Cody's royal family and Roman Reigns' family. That's why Roman Reigns is wearing the shirt last night, the same night the cancer announcement. It says family above all. And in her speech, Kate Middleton talks a lot about her family. Okay? Now look, Roman Reigns' wife's name is Galina. And again, Roman Reigns had cancer at one time. His wife's name just happens to be a direct match to Cancer. Galina Becker is her name. Galina equals Cancer. Now, yesterday was 101 days before Cody Rhodes' birthday. 101 is the 26 prime number. Again, Cody is a Cancer. Cancer equals 26. Like Galina, which is Roman Reigns' wife, who Roman Reigns had cancer. Chemo equals 26. Cancer equals 26. Royal equals 26. And Queen equals 26. And again, here's Cody. He's a Cancer. Cody Garrett Runnels Rhodes, born in Georgia. Do you guys get this? Cody Rhodes, born in Georgia. Yesterday was the Georgia Guidestones anniversary. In my last slide, I just tied it to all the Georgia Guidestone symbolism. Yesterday was all about the Georgia Guidestones. On the Georgia Guidestones, it says, be not a Cancer. All right. Cody is a Cancer. And he's born in Cancer, and he's born in Georgia, where the Georgia Guidestones are located. Okay. And Cody in order to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania, he won something called the Royal Rumble. So do you guys understand this? His entrance theme says that wrestling has more than one royal family, and he won the Royal Rumble in order to face Roman Reigns, who has the royal bloodline family. Again, this is going exactly parallel with the events, guys. Wrestling is so synchronized. It's insane. Okay, Cody Rhodes is a cancer whose entrance begins with wrestling has more than one royal family. He won the Royal Rumble to get the opportunity to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. Roman Reigns once had cancer, leukemia. Yesterday, Roman and Cody came face to face on the same day that Kate announced her cancer. Okay. And again, Cancer 26, Chemo 26, Royal 26, Queen 26, Crown 26. Okay. And yesterday was 101 days before Cody's birthday, and that's the 26th prime. Okay. And WrestleMania will be in Philadelphia, which equals 101, which is again the 26th prime. So again, all tied to the 26th. And would you believe it, guys? Cody Rhodes. Okay, so here's the list of rules on the Georgia Guidestones. The last one says, be not a cancer on the earth, leave room for nature, leave room for nature. Okay, so there's your cancer reference. Cody is a cancer born in Marietta, Georgia. The Georgia Guidestones, okay, are in Georgia, of course. Cody Rhodes, if you take the shortest route from Cody's hometown, Marietta, to the Georgia Guidestones, the map says that it will take 118 miles. That's the shortest distance to go from, well, technically it's the second shortest distance, but one of the distances from Cody Rhodes, the cancer, his hometown, Marietta, to the Georgia Guidestones is 118 miles. He's a cancer. Cancer equals 118. What are the chances of that? I mean, that might just be a coincidence, but what in the world? I mean, what are the chances that you can 118 miles from Cody's hometown to the Georgia Guidestones and cancer equals 118? It says cancer on the Georgia Guidestones, and Cody is a cancer, guys. I mean, what in the world? Okay. I mean, that's just insane to me. I don't know if any of you in the chat are seeing how insane that is, but I mean, come on, what are the chances of that? And just to show you that Cody Rhodes is completely connected. Cody Rhodes is completely connected to King Charles. Why? King Charles, his cipher, which is his symbol, right here, His Majesty the King's cipher. It's funny that they call it a cipher, right? A cipher is what I use to decode, right? So interesting that they call the King's cipher. The cipher is a sovereign monogram consisting of the initials of the monarch's name, Charles, and the title Rex, C-R, Latin for king. Rex is Latin for king. So you're telling me that Cody Rhodes used to walk around with the same initials on his shirt as King Charles' cipher, CR. And guess what, guys? This is my initials. I walk around with a hat that says CR on it. My name is Cody Ray Robertson. So my initials are CR. And Cody's initials are CR. I walk around with a hat with CR on it. And before I even really knew about Cody Rhodes, before I knew about King Charles, and I'm still connected to this in a weird way, okay? I literally share the name with the guy, and I have the same initials, and I walk around with the initials on my hat, and it's a purple hat. And he's wearing the purple shirt with the shirt initials on it, CR. And notice that it has the 3 stripes, kind of like King Charles' cipher has the 3, because he's the third, right? King Charles the third. But look at this. Cody Rhodes' theme song is called Kingdom. What are the chances? Again, he has the same initials as King Charles, and his song is called Kingdom. And the band that sang his song, Kingdom, is called Downstate. which kind of sounds like a virus, like a downstate, right? Downstate equals 118, like Cancer. Again, Cody is a Cancer in astrology, okay? So again, like, I just want you guys to understand that this is not a coincidence. Cody Rhodes, King Charles, CR. His song is Kingdom, okay? And then this is what brings it all together. Pay attention to this cipher, guys, because this is insane, all right? So royalty equals 116. Cody's song is called Kingdom. Kingdom equals 116. We're currently in the year of the dragon, which wood dragon equals 116. King Charles used to be the Prince of Wales, which has the dragon flag. His son is William, and William's wife just announced yesterday that she has cancer. Okay? William himself is a Cancer, guys. He's born in a Cancer, like Cody Rhodes is a Cancer. Okay? Now, he's the dragon guy right now, William is, because he is the Prince of Wales. Wood dragon equals 116, like kingdom, like royalty, like Cody Rhodes, like anointed one, all 116. Okay? And look at exactly how many weeks King Charles, in the last slide I showed you how King Charles and Cody Rhodes had the same initials. Cody Rhodes' song is Kingdom. And what are the chances that King Charles is born exactly 1911 weeks before Cody Rhodes? Not an extra day, exactly 1911. Now, if you 69, you guys get this? If you 69 this number, 1911, all right? Look at this, 1911. What do you do if you 69 this number? What number do you guys get if you 69 the 1911? Well, you get the 1611. Remember, the 1611 is the King James, and this is all about kingdoms and kings, right? The King James version of the Bible, Revelate, or the 1611. And if you 69, like Cody is a Cancer, right? And like William is a Cancer, and you flip the 9 upside down to a 6, you're going to get the 1611, the King James version, right? And look at how many days William is born apart from Cody Rhodes. Is it a coincidence that William is born exactly 1,106 days from Cody Rhodes? And I just told you that in gematria, Cody Rhodes equals 116. This number is 1106. Sorry, guys, I got something in the way. Hold on. I just realized this. I'm sorry about that. Give me a second to fix this. Now you guys can see. Let's see. Hold on. I just wanted you guys to be able to see the bottom of this slide because it's too low down there. So anyways, William is born 1,106 days before Cody Rhodes. Okay? And he's a Cancer. Cody Rhodes is a Cancer, right? And 116 is Cody Rhodes, is Kingdom, is Royalty, and Wood Dragon, all 116. Remember, we're in the Wood Dragon year. In the book of Revelation, it talks about the fiery red dragon falling in Revelation. So again, not a coincidence that these three men are tied together. I think William could definitely be taking over at some point. It seems like Cody Rhodes is tied to William, and if Cody Rhodes was to win, okay, Cody Rhodes was to win, I think it could be symbolic of William taking over. Because Cody's story is all about finishing his father's story, okay? And wouldn't William be finishing his father's reign, don't you think? So again, I'm pretty sure that's what they might be telling us here. Now, let's just bring this all together. I told you last night, Cody Rhodes was face-to-face with Roman Reigns. His whole theme is about a royal family and kingdoms. Notice, Cody Rhodes is a Cancer, which equals 44. He's a Georgia boy. He's from Georgia, which equals 44. Yesterday was the 44th anniversary of the Georgia Guidestones. Okay? And yesterday, when Cody Rhodes was talking to Roman Reigns, and he said, all this time, I'm not number 2, I'm the one. This is what he literally said to Roman Reigns. I'm the one, the anointed one. I just told you back here, anointed one equals 116, like Cody Rhodes. Okay? Now, he says, I'm the one. And he does this in Wisconsin on the 44th anniversary of the Georgia Guidestones. And Wisconsin is one of the only other states that equals 44. What are the chances that Cody Rhodes is in Wisconsin yesterday, the same day that she announces her cancer, which equals 44, and Wisconsin equals 44, just like his home state equals 44. And his home state is where the Guidestones are located. And don't overlook either that Wisconsin equals Cancer, okay? In 2 ciphers, 118. It also has the 44 like Cancer. All right. So again, not a coincidence. Now this is where it gets even more crazy. Yesterday, there was a shooting in Russia. And I got to give credit to Zach Hubbard and the people on his channel because they're the ones that reminded me of this fact, okay? Yesterday, it was Catherine who announced she had cancer, while Cody Rhodes with the cancer was saying he's the anointed one, okay? And again, Cancer 26, Chemo 26, Royal 26. But it was Catherine II. Catherine II of Russia. So what are the chances of this, guys? Russia is in the news for being attacked yesterday. Yeah, that's a good point. Rebecca Carrington reminded me of something here. The guy who did the Georgia Guidestones, his initials are CR, RC. Come on, guys. Let me go back to this slide. I forgot all about that. Okay, I just showed you how King Charles' cipher is CR, RC. Cody Rhodes' initials are CR, okay? The guy who erected the Georgia Guidestones, his initials were RC. RC Christian, okay? Cody is born 118 miles away from the Georgia Guidestones. His name is CR, and the guy who did the Georgia Guidestones is RC Christian, okay? He's the guy who erected them. Okay, yesterday was the Skull and Bones Day. It's all connected to Skull and Bones, of course. But again, thank you for reminding me of that, Rebecca. Joseph is saying that RC Christian equals Skull and Bones. Yeah. And RC Christian equals 76. The Georgia Guidestones fell on 7/6, George W. Bush's birthday. On George W. Bush's 76th birthday, the Georgia Guidestones went down. Okay? RC Christian equals 76. Thank you, Joseph. But let me get back to this Catherine thing, because Captain, you're saying that Satan is CR. Are you calling me Satan? I mean, come on, guys. I walk around with the CR on my hat. I kid you not. I wish I had a camera right now so you guys could see my hat. I'll post it in my community section. I'll take a picture of me wearing this hat, and I'll show you that my initials are literally CR. Okay, so yeah. Anyways, basically, Catherine of Russia, another CR. Okay, do you guys understand this? Yesterday, it was Catherine of Wales who announced she had cancer. And at the same time, Russia is getting attacked. In history, it was Catherine the Great, or Catherine II of Russia, who saved the Jesuit order with 201 priests. Okay? Catherine the Great, also known as Catherine II of Russia, was the one who saved the Jesuit order with 201 Jesuit priests. Okay? Catherine II equals 101. Yesterday, when Catherine announced that she had cancer, was 101 days before Cody Rhodes' birthday. Right here. Catherine announced her cancer 101 days before Cody's birthday. Cancer equals 26, and 101 is the 26 prime. Catherine II, her official title, equals 101. Okay? Yeah, guys, I'm destined for this. I'm telling you, when I started my channel, I never had any plans of decoding this guy, Cody Rhodes. But he has my initials. He has my name, literally spelled the same. Like, there's other connections. I don't need to go into all them here, but I'm destined to be decoding this stuff right now. This is like God's plan for me, you know? It's impossible how all these things connect to me, okay? But anyways, guys, again, this is all tied to Russia. It was Catherine of Russia, CR. Do you get it? Catherine of Russia, CR. Cody Rhodes is CR, and it was Catherine who announced cancer yesterday. It's just insane, okay? And again, from Catherine's announcement of her cancer to, okay, so what are the chances of this, guys? Catherine II of Russia died on the 322 day of the year this year. On a normal year, it's the 321 day of the year. But Catherine of Russia, in history, she died on the 322 day of the year. Yesterday, on 322, Catherine, Princess of Wales, announced she had cancer. Do you guys get the joke here? Catherine of Russia dies on 322. On 322, Catherine of Wales announces she has cancer. That was 240 days before the death anniversary of Catherine of Russia, and Russia equals 24, like it's 240. If you drop the 0, you get 24. And look at the day. Look at the day that Catherine of Russia died. It was the day leaving 44 days in the year. Okay, what does cancer equal in gematria, guys? 44. So this is something I think all the decoders were missing. How is it possible that Russia and Catherine were both in the news yesterday, and it was tied to cancer, and Catherine of Russia, her death was on the 44 day left in the year, and cancer equals 44. Not to mention, her death date this year is the 322 day of the year, and it's exactly 240 days from Catherine of Wales to Catherine of Russia. Russia equals 240. Okay? Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of people in the chat saying that Kate's video is not real. It's probably not real, guys. I think that's pretty obvious. I think it's all a big fake out. But I'm just decoding the ritual. So, again, Catherine of Russia, Catherine of Wales, completely tied together. Okay? Now, I posted this in my community section yesterday. The Moscow shooting. Let's go over it. Order of Skull and Bones 322, Brotherhood of Death, based out of Yale. The Yale basketball team won yesterday, upsetting the Auburn Tigers. Okay, this is not the final score, guys. But Yale University, right? Skull and Bones 322, founded at Yale University. They did an upset yesterday. They were not supposed to beat this team, but they ended up winning on 322, okay? The same day this was happening, you had a shooting at the Crocus City Hall, which equals 83, and Yale University won their game. Yale University equals 83. Brotherhood of Death equals 83. That's the Skull and Bones other name, right? And don't forget, murder equals 83, okay? Now, yeah, Auburn scored 76 points, like Skull and Bones equals 76. Yeah, so Zach covered that in his video also. I didn't put that in here, but yeah, the final score of Yale was 76 points. And in gematria, Skull and Bones equals 76. So again, the big thing here is, guys, from the founding of the opening anniversary of the Crocus City Hall to the shooting yesterday was 149 days. Okay, so today is 149, or yesterday was 149 days after the anniversary of the Crocus City Hall. That's where the shooting happened, Crocus City Hall, and it happened on Skull and Bones Day. And Skull and Bones equals 149. So what are the chances 149 days after the hall opened and it's on Skull and Bones Day. There's a shooting there. Yesterday was also the 168th day of Putin's age. In gematria, Vladimir Putin equals 168, okay? Also, yesterday was all about the Cancer, guys, the 69. Yesterday's date numerology was 3 plus 22 plus 20 plus 24. That equals 69. Vladimir Putin equals 69. Moscow shooting equals 69. Joseph is also saying that Moscow, Russia equals 149. Again, it was 149 days after the opening of the city hall that the shooting happened at. But yeah, everything was about the 69 yesterday. The Cancer on the 69 date numerology. Vladimir Putin's in the news, 69. Moscow shooting equals 69. Yeah, it's all about that 69. And that's all tied to the eclipse. Okay. Now, let's talk about why the other thing that happened yesterday. Why was a guy named Riley Strain's body found? Okay, let's move past the skull and bones thing. Obviously, it was a skull and bones ritual, right? He was originally went missing on March 8th, right? Which is like the 8th day of the third month, like 83, like Brotherhood of Death equals 83, okay? I just went over the 83s in the last slide, okay? So he went missing on 8/3, and he was found on Skull and Bones Day. Now, this is where it gets crazy, guys. His name is Riley, and he was 22 years old. Okay? Don't you remember last month there was a girl named Laken Riley who was 22 years old, and she was from Georgia? Okay? So let's put this together. And how much more obvious does it need to get? On February 22nd, a girl named Laken Riley, a 22-year-old, disappears. Okay? She gets killed, right? Then a month later, on 3/22, the 22nd day of the month, remember, on the 22nd day of February, you had Laken Riley in the news. And then on the 22nd day of March, you had Riley Strain in the news. So you have two Rileys, both of them 22 years old. Both of them were dead. Dead equals 22. All right. And they were both in the news on the 22nd day of the month. Exactly a month apart. Okay. And this guy's last name is Strain, like a virus. And yesterday was all about cancer. Okay. His last name is Strain, and they found a strain in the water. Is there going to be news that there's some sort of virus in the water, guys? Is that what they're telling us? I want you guys to stop and think for a minute. What is the symbolism here? Why is the guy's last name Strain, which is a virus? And why was he found in the water? Are they telling us that there's literally going to be a water virus? I mean, remember, there was that documentary called Watch the Water. And just so you guys know, the word water equals 22. Water equals 22. Strain was 22 years old, and he was found dead in the water. Now, this is all tied to the eclipse, guys, because eclipse equals 69. Someone in the chat just pointed out something I forgot. False flag equals 69. So again, there you go, a false flag. False flag equals 69 in the same cipher as Riley. Why was there two Rileys a month apart? Both of them were 22. The second one was a strain, like a virus. And look, her name had the water reference also. Laken. Lake, like water. Okay? So this is a bit scary, guys. Are they going to be literally, I mean, our water is probably already poisoned, to be honest. But are they going to really make it worse? Is there going to be this water thing coming out? So let's just go over this. All right, let's think about this. Why was Riley Strain found in the water? And why was the girl a month before him Laken, as in a lake, right? Water. So let's just go over the 22s here. They were both found dead in water, okay? 22 equals dead, right? The word water equals 22. Both of them were named Riley, right? Which equals eclipse. Riley equals eclipse. Also equals Cody Rhodes. This whole decode in the beginning was about Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes equals Riley. Look at that. You see this, guys? Rhodes equals Riley in 3 out of 4 ciphers. Again, it starts with the R. Okay. Joseph is saying that both these people were students. So the word student equals 22. Yep. Student equals 22. They both were tied to water, which equals 22. They were both 22 years old. Okay. So what are the chances of that? And someone else in the chat is saying something about Riley Gaines. I know that name. Who is Riley Gaines? There was another. Is that another Riley in the news? Let's look it up. Hold on. I heard that name, but oh, is that the? She's a swimmer, huh? She's a swimmer, guys. I mean, come on. And look, she's 23, so that means she was 22 not so long ago, probably. But look, in 2022, again, Riley Gaines. Let's see what her full name equals. She's from Gallatin, Tennessee, which is very close to where Riley Strain was found. Gallatin is, I know that area because I used to live in Nashville for a short time. Gallatin is not far from Nashville, where Riley Strain was found. And this Riley Gaines is a swimmer. Okay. Well, we got the 100. We got the 170. Like, let's see. Well, what happened to her? Is she in the? That's the problem. I don't know what she's even in the news for. Riley Gaines was 22 when she was in the news. She's suing the NCAA. Okay, guys, thank you. So, okay, she's suing the NCAA. I'm suing the NCAA along with 15 other collegiate athletes who have lost out on titles. Interesting. And that was on March 14th. So this is around the same time as this is right in the middle of Lake and Riley and Riley Strain. And now you have this Riley Gaines. And again, guys, just going back, why do they keep using the word Riley? Because Riley equals eclipse. Okay. That's why, in my opinion, that's why they're using this name Riley, because this is right before the eclipse, guys, and you keep seeing this name coming up, right? So I think, and she has the 33 too, like police, right? And both these kids that were found by police. Don't forget the word order equals 33. Okay. And federal equals 33. So there's definitely something with the 33 here. And yeah, but let's just watch the water. What does that even equal? I can't remember what that equals. Oh, yeah, watch the water equaled 56, like the coronavirus equals 56. Remember, guys, an eclipse is when the corona appears, right? So the eclipse is connected to the corona. We had the coronavirus, and now you have this water reference. Watch the water. You have a strain found in the water. Okay. Riley Strain found in the water, dead, right? And then you had Laken, found by a lake in Georgia. Remember the Georgia Guidestones. Yesterday was all about the Georgia Guidestones. The Georgia Guidestones are in Georgia. Okay. So I don't know how much more clear I can make it here. Because it seems to me that this is kind of what they're pointing to. I don't know if it's going to happen now, or maybe there's going to be a something in the water somewhere. There's going to be a like contamination. I don't know, but not a coincidence that this is all tied to water, which could also be tied to the beast out of the sea, right? Remember, I talked a lot about in my video yesterday. I talked about Trump. The Seattle Times posted Trump coming out of the sea as Godzilla. Remember, guys, I didn't say this in yesterday's video, but there's a movie coming out. Remember, yesterday I did a video of Trump coming out of the sea as Godzilla in Seattle. Remember, Trump was the one responsible for he was president during the COVID, right? And now on March 29th, coming up in a few days, the movie Godzilla X Kong is coming out. It's called The New Empire. Well, The New Empire let me just get rid of this. The New Empire also equals 69. Again, like Riley, like Eclipse, like False Flag, like Rhodes, like One Eye, like Beyonce. I've been talking about the 69 a lot. The New Empire equals 69, like Cancer, again, the Cancer symbol. But the New Empire equals World War III. Look at this. So notice the almost perfect match between World War III and the New Empire. And that's the name of this movie, Godzilla X. Just notice they had to put the X in there. Why didn't they just put Godzilla and Kong? But instead they put the X. I've never seen the X really used often to imply Godzilla and Kong, but they had to put the X in there. And then they had to call it the New Empire, which equals World War III. And again, if you look up Trump's magazine from Seattle Times, I did a video on this yesterday. If you guys missed the video, look, Seattle Times is also talking about the eclipse. Eclipse is injured. I gotta go back and look at that. Hold on. But look at this. This is literally released a few days ago on March 20th. Okay? Beast mode, Trump style. Just wait for it to load. And look at what this guy writes. David Horsey, Seattle Times cartoonist. Who is the beast that comes slouching towards the White House? Once he was young, on the make businessman who groped a randy path through fashion models and aspiring socialites. Yeah, I'm not going to read this whole thing, but just notice that the first thing he says is, who is the beast that comes slouching towards the White House? Okay. And this is Trump standing tall as a businessman, Lothario Trump. Grab him by the P. You know how Jurassic Liars always talks about the P, the Elvis Presley, the P. Well, this is like, if I didn't know any better, it would have been Jurassic Liars who drew this whole poster, because it's everything that he talks about. But it says grab him by the P. And then the next one is Apprentice Trump. You're fired. Then the next one is Impeach Trump, which American Carnage. And then they got him turning into Godzilla, okay? And I just told you that the Godzilla movie, the 20th letter, just so here are they. What are they telling us with this, guys? How much more obvious does it need to be? Okay. So yeah, let me close this out because it's going to slow my computer down. But again, we got the Godzilla movie coming out in a few days. What was else I going to say? Oh, the Seattle Times. Look what else the Seattle Times posted. Injured their eyes, and the world never looked the same. A Trump, it says, eclipses injured. So definitely something going on. Remember, the first case of the COVID was in Seattle, okay? And Seattle is where you know who is the William Henry guy. He's out of Seattle, and he's all about the V's. But look at this. Seattle also equals 44. Remember, there's a lot of 44s yesterday. But look, Seattle equals 82. Yesterday was the 82nd day of the year. 322 was the 82nd day of the year. Seattle equals 82, okay? So, am I cutting in and out? Hold on. Let me see if I can fix this. What about now, guys? Is that better? Is it better now? All right, thank you. So anyways, I was just going over the 82. Remember, Seattle is where the first case of COVID was. Seattle equals 82. COVID equals 82, okay? Yesterday, there was a kid named Riley Strain, like a virus. Kid named Riley Strain was found in the water, right? On the 82 day of the year, like COVID equals 82, okay? Don't remember there was an 82 on the Merck pills, right? You guys remember the Merck 82 pills? Let me pull those up. See if I can find them here. Hold on. Hold on. Yeah, here we go. So I want you guys to understand how perfect this is, right? So what's this right here on the COVID pill? It's the number 82, right? On Merck. Why'd they put an 82 on there? Okay. That's because COVID equals 82, right? And the first cases came out of Seattle, which equals 82. Okay. And they were COVID 19 pills. Notice that Seattle equals 19 and 82. Like the pill is 82 and it's for the COVID 19, 8219 right there. So, and don't forget that the girl who announced that she had cancer yesterday, let's pull this up. Speaking of the 82s and 19s, what year was Kate Middleton born? Why was she announcing yesterday on the 82nd day of the year? Why was Catherine announcing that she had cancer? She was born in 82, 1982, right? 1982, like Seattle. 1982. Her husband, Prince William, was also born in 1982. Okay. And again, she announced her cancer on the 82nd day of the year. Okay. So, yeah, I just think that there's a lot to think about here with what's going on with the strain kid being found and the water and the 82, how Seattle's by the water. It was the first place to announce they had COVID, and it's all connected with the 82. Okay. But yeah, I can't think of any. I think there might be another 82 that I'm missing. Really? Well, hold on. Somebody in the chat is giving an amazing find. Charles, his name was Charles too? Oh my goodness. Charles Pfizer. Okay. This is insane, guys. Watch this. If this is true. Oh, wow. Look at that. Charles Pfizer, guys. Can you believe this? Can you guys really believe this right now? Thank you for that addition. Who was that? Pleonastic emissary. Thank you for that. So the guy who founded Pfizer was born on 322 and he died at 82. Yesterday was 322 and it was the 82nd day of the year. Okay? And again, what was on the Merck pill was the 82, but who's responsible for the V's, right? Let's just actually it makes me want to go over the whole archaics thing. Did you guys watch archaics video of the eclipse? I'm assuming a lot of you guys did. And what's the chance that the guy who founded Pfizer is named Charles? And we just had Charles announce his cancer, and then on the 82nd day, 322, the birthday of Charles Pfizer, you had the daughter-in-law of King Charles announced she had cancer. Like, come on, guys, this is too perfect. Let's see what his name equals. Hold on. 74. Got that 74. It's got Donald Trump's birthday encoded. That's interesting. We know the 74 was also big yesterday. Joseph was naming off a bunch of 74s. I think Catherine Middleton equals 74, doesn't she? In that same cipher. Hey, Joseph, which one was it that equals 74? Let me see. Was it Catherine Middleton? I like how she has the 187. Oh, Kate Middleton. Okay. Kate Middleton. Okay, so Kate Middleton equals 74. Okay. And Charles Pfizer equals 74. Okay. So here you go. Charles Pfizer, Kate Middleton. I don't know why I didn't put it in there. Kate Middleton. Can you guys please hit the like button if you're in? It says I have 157 watching, but only 82 likes. Thank you. Anyways, Kate Middleton equals 74. Charles Pfizer, 74. Yesterday, on Charles Pfizer's birthday, Kate Middleton announced she had cancer. Okay. So, again, what are they really saying about these? What are they really saying about the people who got these needles? Okay. So, okay, there's 82 likes, is there? Yeah, there was 82 likes. That's so funny. I was talking about the 82. Yeah, and yesterday was 74 days after Kate's birthday, right? And her name equals 74. Thank you, Joseph. 74. And on Charles Pfizer's birthday. I wonder how old Charles Pfizer would have been yesterday. Hold on. Let me go back. So Charles Pfizer was born in 1824. Let's look, guys. Let's just see. Okay. He would have been 200 years old yesterday, exactly. Which means he would have been 2,400 months old. And we're in the year 24. And yesterday was all tied to the 24 because Russia equals 24. So yesterday was Charles Pfizer's Oh, was he born in a leap year too? He sure was. So Charles Pfizer was born on the 82nd day of the year also. He was born in a leap year. And he would have been 200 years old yesterday. So, again, not a coincidence, I don't think. I'm trying to think of a 200. I know there's a 200 somewhere. Yeah, I can't remember what I was going to say, but anyways. Yeah, so it was the beginning of the 201st year of his life. That's right. All right. So, again, as soon as you complete your 200 year, you're starting your 201st day of your life. So you're telling me that yesterday would have been the first day of Charles Pfizer's 201st day of his life. Come on now. Come on now. You guys remember Event 201? Held by, William Henry Gates. Yeah, based out of Seattle. I was just talking about Seattle equaling 82. Okay. And yesterday was the first day of Charles Pfizer's 201st year of his life. His first day, essentially. So to me, this is absolutely insane. So, anyways, let's go back and we got Charles Pfizer. He died at 82. Perfect age to die at. But guys, if you didn't watch, I'm going to go over this now. Okay, I want to give a big shout out to Archaics. Okay, if you guys don't know Archaics, just type in this word. I'll show you guys. Hold on. Type in this word in YouTube, and it will come up. Archaics, right? So he did a video on the eclipse, and he pointed out something that I kind of already knew. I already knew that the midpoint. Let me see if I can find my slide here. So I just want to bring this up in this video because I don't know if I'm going to cover it in the next video. But this is insane, guys. If you guys didn't watch Archaic's video on the eclipse, go watch it. He's also making another video tonight about the eclipse. But again, Archaics pointed out that the direct center point, okay, between the 2017 Great American Eclipse, I already knew this, but what he pointed out, I never mentioned, okay? So the middle point between the two eclipses is another eclipse. All right. So the midpoint of the two eclipses, the first one on August 17th, let me just pull this up. So you guys know that I'm in Turkey right now, right? And I never thought I'd come to Turkey, right? But basically because my girlfriend wanted to come somewhere nicer than Albania to meet me because I can't stay in Germany, we decided to come to Turkey, okay? Remember, we've been talking a lot about the X eclipse that's happening over America, okay? But did you guys know, and thanks to Archaics for pointing this out, there was an X eclipse over Turkey in 1999 and 2006, guys. So I want you guys to understand this here. I'm in Turkey now for the first time in my life, and I find out on Archaic's video the other night that the last X eclipse that happened was over Turkey. And right after this eclipse, this X eclipse on March 29th, 2006. Remember, these two eclipses are the same amount of days apart. August 11th, 1999 was the first eclipse. March 29th, 2006 was the second eclipse. That's 2,422 days apart. The two eclipses that are happening right now, the August 21st, 2017 and the April 8th, 2024, are also 2,422 days apart. That's because they're on the same lunar count. They're on the solar Saros count 139, okay? That basically means that the last eclipse of Turkey on 3/29/2006 and the next eclipse coming up next month is 223 lunar months apart. And why is that important, guys? The 223 is the reverse 322. Yes, you're right. Back then, as Archaic stated, there was an earthquake right around these eclipses, guys. There was an earthquake, and now we have the same thing repeating. And why is Turkey the most crazy place for there to be an X eclipse? Do you guys know? Does anyone in the chat know why Turkey is so important to the Bible? Let me see if anyone in the chat knows why Turkey is so important to the Bible. I'll wait for a second. I'm catching my breath anyways. I'm talking a lot. I haven't seen anyone yet say what's important about Turkey. Yep. John 3:16, he said it. The churches. Where are all of the churches in the book of Revelation located, guys? And they're all located where I'm at right now in modern day Turkey. The 7 churches of Revelation are in Turkey. And the last X eclipse was over Turkey, and now it's repeating. Okay? So if that doesn't tell us that we're facing another revelation type moment, I don't know what is. Okay? Remember, 9/11 happened in between these two eclipses also, because 9/11 happened in 2001, and the first eclipse over Turkey was in 1999, right? So why is it important that these two eclipses, these two X's, are 223 lunar months apart, or they're 18 years and 11 days apart? From the Turkey eclipse to the 4/8 eclipse is 18 years and 11 days. Why is that important, guys? Because in 1811, right over where the eclipse passed this year, there was an earthquake called the Madrid earthquakes in 1811. And you're telling me there's 18 years and 11 days between the Turkey and the United States X, and Turkey had an earthquake? Remember, last year there was an earthquake in Turkey, one of the deadliest in history, last year in 223. That was all tied to the Philadelphia, which is 223, okay? The Church of Philadelphia is located in Turkey, okay? There was an earthquake right around the time of these eclipses. I don't remember the exact date of it, but what I'm saying is that, and Turkey is known for earthquakes, right? And again, I just told you yesterday, and remember, WrestleMania, one day before the eclipse, is in Philadelphia. The Church of Philadelphia, it's 223 lunar months from the X to the X, from the Turkey to the United States, and Philadelphia equals 223. And yes, last year in the year 223, there was an earthquake in Turkey. Let's pull this up. Turkey earthquake. Yeah, I'm going to have to end this soon. I'm just trying to show this last piece of info. I just wanted you guys to understand how crazy this is. that the last X eclipses were over Turkey. And again, there's no more revelation place than Turkey, okay? And again, last year, why do you think there was a huge earthquake on 2/6, guys? On February 6th, 2023, there was an earthquake in Turkey at 7.8, and it killed a lot of people, okay? Actually, remember it was in Gaziantep. I remember that now, Gaziantep. And so if you go, let's measure. Let's measure from that earthquake. So guys, just be praying that there's not an earthquake in Turkey while I'm here. I mean, maybe I'm here because this is my revelation moment. Maybe I'm not going to make it out of Turkey. I don't know. But if that's the case, God will take me and I'll be fine. So let's see. So from the earthquake in Turkey on 2/6 to the eclipse this year is 1 year and 62 days. Or look at this. You could say that from the earthquake in Turkey on 2/6/2023 to the eclipse is 1 year and 63 days. Why is that important, guys? Why from the earthquake to the eclipse is that important? You guys know what earthquake equals in gematria? Earthquake equals 163. Kind of like from the Turkey earthquake last year to the eclipse is 1 year and 63 days. 163, 163. Okay. Remember, 163 is the 38th prime number also. And 38 is also tied to death, right? So that doesn't seem, but most likely whatever's coming would happen somewhere else. Maybe the earthquake is going to happen in New Madrid or in Madrid, Spain. Maybe there's going to be an earthquake in Spain, guys. Because yeah, I don't know, but I'm just saying this is interesting. This is all about the earthquake, and remember, Revelation 6:12 is all about the earthquake, the X eclipse over Turkey in 2006, 18 years ago. Okay. So what do you guys think about that? Is that not insane that there was an X eclipse over Turkey 18 years ago? And now for some reason I find myself in Turkey. Like when I saw this yesterday or the other day in Archaic's video, I was like, are you kidding me? Out of all places I could be, out of all places that the last X eclipse happened, it was Turkey. And of course, I'm the one that's been talking about this eclipse more than anyone, really. My last like 30 videos have been on this eclipse. And then it just happens to be that I'm in Turkey. I didn't even plan it this way. It's just, it's insane how this reality works, man. I just cannot believe it. But I think I'll be fine. There was a big earthquake in Turkey last year. I don't think there'll be another one this year. Yeah, I just showed you guys my connection to Cody Rhodes and my connection to the eclipse. And it's just, I'm sure you guys all have connections, right? You guys all have organic connections. So, man, I think that's all I have to share, though. But I hope that this video covered everything that I wanted to cover. So, guys, make sure you guys go check out Jason Archaics. He really, remember, in the very middle of the two eclipses, the two X eclipses over the United States, the reason I brought this up originally was because the direct middle date for the two eclipses is the eclipse over South America on December 14th, 12/14, 2020. Let me see if I can bring it up. Yeah, now it's coming up in Turkish. So the exact midway point between the eclipse in 2017 and the eclipse coming up on April 8th was December 14th. And December 14th happened to be another eclipse, guys. And guess what happened on this day, right in the middle? Again, this is what Archaic showed. Guess what happened on the very middle day on the eclipse that went over Argentina? Remember, the Pope is from Argentina, guys. The Pope, the 201 Pope, is from Argentina. And the eclipse in the middle of the two American eclipses was on December 14th. And that very same day, that was the day that they applied the first COVID. You guys know what I'm talking about. That was the very first day of the V word. Okay. Let me see if I can bring it up. So I wasn't planning on talking about this, but look, right in the middle of the two great American eclipses was an eclipse on December 14th, 2020. And that was the first, you can read it, guys, the first CV shots given. Okay. And guess what? That same day was the day that Biden was by the Electoral College. Okay. And how does this all tie back to Pfizer, Charles Pfizer? Okay. Because Charles Pfizer created the Pfizer company. And Pfizer has a headquarters where most of the V words were made. And they have a headquarters. Let's see if I can find that. I have to go back and find it. In Missouri, guys. In Missouri. In Chesterfield, Missouri, the new campus will be owned by Pfizer, okay? And this is where they produced. Pfizer kicks off 60 million expansion of Missouri campus. This was the place that produced the COVIDs. And this is the direct X part. Where does the eclipse? Where does the eclipse make an X? Right over Missouri, guys. Literally right in the smack dab middle of these two eclipses is the Missouri Pfizer thing, okay? What are the chances of that? And again, I told you right in the middle of that was the Pfizer, the solar eclipse was the Pfizer first COVID shots, okay? December 14th. And this was the same day that Biden was selected to be in as president also. So Biden is completely tied to this as well, because right in the middle of the two eclipses is when Biden was brought in, right? By the Electoral College, I believe. Of course, Trump disputed it, but still, Biden, that was on that day, December 14th. And why is December 14th important too? When did Washington die? Let me show you this. Remember, the first case of COVID was in Washington State, right? Named after George Washington, right? And when did Washington die? George Washington died on December 14th, guys. So what are the chances that in the middle of the two great American eclipses was on December 14th, George Washington's birthday, okay? Or no, his death date. Sorry. George Washington's death date was literally the day that the first COVID vaxes were sent out, okay? And don't forget, he was born supposedly on 2/22, okay? So, yeah, I mean, Washington State, where the first COVID cases were. Yeah, hopefully you guys understood this. Please raise your hand in the chat if you guys understood how this is connected, because I know I was all over the place, but I wanted to put all this stuff together with Pfizer, with the eclipses, with the Riley strain, with the Kate Middleton. All this stuff comes together, And it seems like it's all coming to a head right now, right around this eclipse. And that was a great find also by one of the subscribers. He mentioned that Charles Pfizer's birthday was 322. So yeah, and Joseph is saying in the chat, Wuhan coronavirus 222, Pfizer BioNTech equals 222. Washington was born on 222. His death date was the day the vaccines were rolled out, which was the exact middle point between the two eclipses, which was also a solar eclipse over the Argentina where the Pope's from. Event 201 out of Washington, Bill Gates. Event 201, the Pope, his name equals 201. I just told you that Charles Pfizer began his 201st year of life on 322 yesterday when Catherine Middleton announced she had cancer. Do you guys see how it all perfectly goes together? Nothing in this world is not connected. Everything is somehow connected, man. It's all perfectly connected. Yeah, and Kate Middleton was 2000. That's another one. I remember seeing that. Kate Middleton was exactly 22,002 days old yesterday. That's insane, man. So yesterday was 322, right? And Kate Middleton was born in 1982, which is the Seattle numbers, right? Seattle, all connected to the COVID. She was born on 1/9, like 19, like Seattle equals 19. And she was born in 1982, like Seattle equals 19 and 82. But she was exactly this week's old right here. Yesterday, 222. Order out of chaos, 222. George Washington, born on 222. Joseph was just listing all the 222s in the chat, so I don't have them memorized like Joseph does. Oh, yeah, British royal family equals 222. Thank you, Joseph. I mean, come on now. Okay. And I already talked about the 22s earlier, how Riley Strain was a 22-year-old, and then on Laken Riley was killed on 222, George Washington's birthday. Joseph is saying that Charles' cancer announcement was 2 months and 22 days after his birthday. Well, there you go again. And we know why Joseph is always talking about this number, right? Because it's a huge number. There's no denying it. 222. So if you go from Charles' last birthday to the cancer announcement, it was 2 months and 22 days. 222. So, yeah. I mean, come on now. Moscow concert attack equals 222, huh? Yeah, I think I saw that in your video. Yep. It also equals 69, like the 69 date numerology. And of course, we all know it all goes back to the phrase order out of chaos, which equals 222. Don't forget World Economic Forum equals 222. So again, this all goes back to George Washington, Washington State, Seattle. You know, the event 201, as Joseph is saying in the chat, equals 222. If you type it out, event 201. Remember when Joe Biden came out at 222 on 222 and he announced the sanctions against Russia? And you know how Russia was in the news yesterday? Yeah, so again, another one is as above, so below. Yeah, Joseph has these more memorized than I do. I'm horrible at memorizing these 222s for some reason. As above, so below, 222. The Beast of Revelation, 222. So yeah, guys, we know that that's a huge number, and it's all connected. Also goes back to George Washington, and yeah. So I think I'm gonna get ready to sign off, guys. If you guys would please hit the like button on your way out, I would greatly appreciate that. We got 159 in the chat. Much love to all of you. And then Joseph says the Antichrist, Barack Obama, 222. Yeah, and Obama tested positive for COVID 222 days after his birthday in 2022. Is it 222 in Buffalo right now? I'm talking about this number, huh? Yeah, that's crazy. Hey, Sean's in the chat. Guys, make sure you guys go subscribe to Sean of the Sod in the chat. He says that from Kobe's birth to 3/29/06 eclipse over Turkey was exactly 1,440 weeks, like how there's 1,440 total minutes in a day. Crazy, bro. Yeah, that's crazy. And that ties to Kobe as well, because Kobe was born in Philadelphia. The Church of Philadelphia is in Turkey, right? So yeah, to me, that's perfect because Kobe Bryant has huge ties to Philadelphia. Philadelphia has huge ties to Turkey. And the 144 is all about time, right? So, and the 144,000 in the book of Revelation. And Philadelphia is mentioned in the book of Revelation. So that tells you exactly why. That tells you exactly why WrestleMania this year is one day before the eclipse in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. I've already talked about Philadelphia so much this year, but yeah, that's why it's in Philadelphia, guys. Yeah, a lot of people are talking about this devil comment, but I haven't really looked a lot in. I haven't really looked a lot into the devil comment, but maybe I should. The Mayan long count calendar contains 144,000 days. Yeah, that's true. Also, good one. Yeah, that's why wrestling is used so much, right? Because that verse in the Bible that says, "We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against devils of principalities," right? Yeah, and the Philadelphia 76ers were shown in Leave the World Behind. Good one, Sean. That also explains why Philadelphia was in that movie, right? It's all about Philadelphia. Anyways, guys, I think I should get off here. The presentation's been an hour and 30 minutes, way longer than I expected it to be. But I hope you guys enjoyed the live stream. Thank you guys all for helping out and adding amazing stuff. Again, I can't do this without you guys. I can't wait to have another roundtable. Who's ready for another roundtable soon? I know I am. So hopefully before the eclipse, we can do another roundtable. And yeah, but I'm moving to another hotel tomorrow. So I'll see you guys again in a few days. If you guys want to support the channel, please hit the like button and please go to my link at the top of the chat. Buy me a coffee. That really helps me out right now while I'm in Turkey. I appreciate that. And with that being said, yeah, we'll get another roundtable going. Much love to you guys, and thank you guys for tuning in, and I will see you guys in the next video. Take care out there, and God bless.